The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 525 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Notorious B.I.G, or the Notorious playing cards from Theory11. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. So, as you can see, it's in a matte black finished talk box with a lot of gold embossed foiling on the front here. And so you got the Notorious B.I.G logo there in the middle. It says Notorious B.I.G, little signature. You know, a little 311 there. It says Forever, the King, USA made. And then Notorious up there, and it says 1972 to 1997. Then you got the gold chain going around. There, on one side it says Notorious B.I.G. Other side, it says Luxury Playing Cards manufactured in the United States of America. Notorious Cards 5:46 a.m. edition 2023. On the bottom, you got the Theory11 logo, Circa Trova, Premium Playing Cards, Theory11, and these are from 2023. Brooklyn Mint, made in America. Then on the back, it says Notorious Playing Cards in that black on black. Then you got Theory11, 5:46 a.m. It was all a dream. Circa Trova, Brooklyn, New York, 72 to 97. Certified of finest quality, and then luxury playing cards manufactured in the United States of America by Theory11. And then for the seal, you got a red stamp style seal with that little, and it says BK there for Brooklyn. Then you got 1972, there. You got 1997. There, you got some, if it'll focus in, you got Biggie Smalls, USA. It's a bunch of little details in there in that red and gold colorway. On the top, it says Notorious Cards, 5:46 a.m. edition 2023. The Notorious B.I.G little signature there. It says Notorious B.I.G. And now, time to crack that seal. Press down. Grab our hand dandy card opener. There we go. On the top flap, it says finest quality with the little Notorious B.I.G crown there. And your tuck flaps have the Theory11 logo and the B.I.G logo. Take those cards out of the box. On the inside of the tuck box, there it is for custom. So you got that matte black finished background. Then you got the kind of like a diamond, like, I can't think of the word. I can't think of what I'm trying to think of, the little cross pattern there in the diamonds there. With the Notorious B.I.G logo there in the middle there. That goes throughout the entire interior of the tuck box there. A little bit hard to see there because it's dark in the inside. Always nice to see custom interiors. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to look at the cards. And for the back design here, we have a mirrored back design with the standard white border going around. It's a black background with the red and gold on top. So you got that gold metallic ink on. Oh, it's gold metallic or foiling. Either way, I'll just call gold metallic ink there. Nice accent with the darkness of the black and then the pop of the red there. Looks pretty nice. It says the Notorious B.I.G there. You got the logo there in the middle. And it says it was all a dream. It says Brooklyn, NYC there in the US. And then you got the chains, the gold chain going around there. And then you got that kind of red little flowery design there. And it is mirrored, so you flip it over. Same design in both directions. And it's a pretty nice design there. It all complements very well. And for the jokers here, we'll start with the first joker. It says Joker, Joker there. And then you got the throne there. And this is the black colorway. And it says it was all a dream on both sides there. And then for the second joker, same exact design, just in the red colorway. So there we go. And then we got that custom ace of spades here. And you got the spade there in the middle. It says Brooklyn, New York. And you got the B.I.G logo there in the middle. So it's a circle over there in the little stem. Theory11. And it says the Notorious B.I.G. Everyday struggle. I got a story to tell you. No, I got a story to tell. 1972 to 1997, USA. His logo, his signature there in each other corners. There, and you got the slightly custom spade pips there in the corners there. And then the spade suits themselves are custom there, and it says the two of spades on the top and bottom. So it tells you it says like the name of the cards down the top and the bottom of each of them. There, and they're fully custom. There, and then you got the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. And they're fully custom there. And so it has that time again there. It says spades on top and Jack there. And then you got these different logos here. It says, for the Jack, it says Juicy the Notorious B.I.G. And then you got the Bruff of Brooklyn, Juicy King County, New York. You got a little cassette tape there in the middle. And this is Brett, Nasty Boy, Notorious, a little badge symbol there. And then you got this one, which is like a little silhouette of them there with the crown on. It says, Give me the loot, Notorious, Brooklyn, New York. And it says King there. Then you got the custom diamond suits there. Same kind of concept with like saying the name of the card on the top there. That goes with the rest of the diamonds. So fully custom diamonds as well. And then you got the court cards here. 3 more little logos here. With some more stuff on it. The Jack says Everyday Struggle. The Queen says Hypnotized, Notorious. And the King says Ready to Die, Notorious, Brooklyn, New York. There he has a different style hat on there. And then you got the King here for the clubs here. Jack, Queen, King. The King says Big Papa, Notorious. There, no hat this time. And you got the Queen that says Warning, Notorious. And then the Jack says Mo money, mo problems. And then you got the custom club design with the name of the suit cards on each card there. And then lastly the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts here. And the King says Sky's the limit. The Queen says Notorious B.I.G. Kick in the door. And the Jack says World disfilled. The world is disfilled. And then you got the custom heart designs here. Heart suits. There was the name of the card on the top of each card there. And the last 2 cards in the deck, you got this little ad card here. It says Give Me the Loot. There. Theory11 and big yellow stamp there. And it says manufactured in the USA by Theory11. There. And on the back, just the back design. And then you got this kind of like the interior. This is what actually the interior of the tuck box looks like. It's just more gold on the inside compared to like black and white. And I really like this design. So if this was the back design, that would be pretty nice. So if they want to make another one of these in the future, this would be a pretty cool back design there. A borderless design would be kind of cool. There. And it's just the back design on the back. But I'm really digging that card there and that design. There, even if it is a one-way back design. Like they probably could make it a mirrored back design. But even still, looks pretty nice there. But now that we took a look at the cards, for the handling, they're just that standard United States Play Company Erica's finish. So they will handle just fine. And I got it straight out of the box. These cards are on the more stiffer side. Because I have to like squeeze the cards a little bit more to spring them. They still spring pretty smoothly. Just need like a more stronger bend to it from the spring. So these cards are definitely got to be broken in straight out of the box. Like, I mean, they have to be broken in to use them. Because they're definitely stiff. But they still look pretty nice and they still pretty smooth though. They look pretty good in packet cuts. And they feel fantastic when packet cutting as well. So I'd say if you're a fan of Theory11, this is also a nice one to pick up. But if you're a fan of Notorious B.I.G. or just rap in general, then this is also a nice one to pick up. Because they look fantastic. They feel fantastic. And it gives off a nice little giant fan. There's that gold that pops in the light there. So overall, I gotta say, it's a fantastic deck card. I don't really know too much about Notorious B.I.G. and that much, but I still like the cards there. And it's a Theory11 deck, so I'll collect any deck that Theory11 releases, whether I know whether I know the genre of the cards, or like the character on the cards, I guess. I'll still always pick them up. Because you can get some amazing artwork and like back designs just like this one. And that looks fantastic. So, I guess with that being said, there's not really much more to say. So, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 525 of Daily Deck Review. And this has been the Notorious B.I.G. playing cards from Theory11. And I'm the Canadian Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.